Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Nathan Hartman, filling in for Tom Corliss, who is preparing to report on Galaxy's Edge. We begin with some news we broke yesterday, for those who had not yet heard. While Phase 1 of Epcot's drastic reimagining with concepts like the new Play Pavilion, Park Entrance, and Guardians of the Galaxy Coaster are well underway, Phase 2 may see some bigger changes, as our sources are telling us that Disney would demolish both the Seas and the Land Pavilions in favor of new offerings. This would not be a reutilization of the existing pavilions, but both would be completely bulldozed. According to internal documents, both pavilions would be closed forever sometime between 2024 and 2026. What exactly would replace them in Future World is not known at this time. All that we can tell you, though, is that the removal of both is already tentatively scheduled. The Land Pavilion is currently home, of course, to Living with the Land and Soarin', with a new film called Awesome Planet debuting inside somewhere of January 2020. Soarin' would most likely receive its own dedicated new entrance and remain after the rest of the pavilion is torn down. Over at the Seas with Nemo and Friends, which includes a dark ride featuring the Pixar characters, Turtle Talk with Crush, and a number of sea life exhibits, we would expect all of these to likely go away at some point. While plans can change, especially with many years between Phase 2's beginning, this is some disheartening news for fans of both those beloved Epcot pavilions. In some happier news, the original Mickey's Philharmagic at the Magic Kingdom should be closing to receive a long-needed upgrade. While no exact dates are known at the time, the attraction has finally been given a budget to add digital projectors and a remastered version of the beloved film. Digital versions of Philharmagic, of course, have recently been developed for Disneyland Paris and Disney California Adventure, but sadly, the film was horribly cropped to fit the pre-existing theaters in both those parks. While those digital films were being produced, though, time was also taken to digitize the Magic Kingdom's film version, so now it can be seen at its intended resolution. These upgrades are part of the rolling refurbishments happening at the Magic Kingdom, leading to the 50th anniversary in 2021. In other Epcot news, the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster is coming to Future World at Epcot in 2021, but very little is known about the ride experience and what it might be like. Well, now we know a little more. When guests launch into space on this adventure with Rocket Groot and the gang, they'll be traveling backwards. With the revolutionary spinning roller coaster cars, guests will launch backwards out of the old Universe of Energy building, through a tunnel, and up into the new Gravity building that will house a majority of the roller coaster ride. The vehicles will begin to spin at the top of the launch, entering the second building, so don't worry, you won't be riding backwards for the majority of the attraction. Disney Resort fans who have been following the construction of the Gran Destino Tower at Coronado Springs can now take advantage of one of the finished elements of construction. The bridges, which hang over the water and link the various areas across the resort, have finally opened, making it so guests no longer have to circle all the way around the perimeter to go to check-in or their room. Along with this, the Coronado Springs has released a new trash can logo featuring Gran Destino, and the Three Bridges Bar and Grill is currently in cast member previews. We'll, of course, be on hand with a full review of Three Bridges once it opens. According to internal sources, the wave of American flavors on the first floor of Disney's contemporary resort will be converted into, and I can't believe I'm saying this, the Incredibles Steakhouse. Yes, as you might guess, the restaurant will be rethemed to represent the Disney Pixar Incredible films, while also becoming a steakhouse at the same time. As for a time frame, if all goes according to plans, the Incredibles Steakhouse will replace the wave at some point within the next year. If you're headed to Disney Springs in search of sneakers or jewelry and are planning on visiting either the Filthy Rich kiosk or Trophy Room, do keep in mind that these stores are set to close by the end of this week. Trophy Room in Town Center was a store founded by Marcus Jordan, specializing in sneakers, exclusive merchandise, and authentic memorabilia inspired by the real-life trophy room of his father, NBA legend Michael Jordan. Filthy Rich, over in the Landing, specialized in celebrity-inspired jewelry and accessories, featuring replicas of memorable pieces worn by trend-setting stars and legends of the past and present. Trophy Room will be closing on Friday, May 31st, and Filthy Rich having its last day of operations Sunday, June 2nd. H2O Glow Nights are underway at Typhoon Lagoon, and Disney has released the whole menu for us all to see. For food, we have the Western beef brisket, the pork kebab, the chick kebab, the Surf's Up chicken noodle salad, and the fish out of water, which is baked cod with coconut rice and bok choy, and lastly, a cheese party plate. But the real fun, of course, is the desserts and drinks. For desserts, you can pick up a bathtub party sundae, available in a novelty bathtub dish, or a Woody's Rootin' Tootin' milkshake, found in a novelty Woody cowboy boot. And lastly, there's pineapple soft serve, which comes with blue raspberry. If you're thirsty, though, check out the Glow Fusion Punch, a vodka and pineapple drink with popping pearls, a super crazy colored glowing unicorn, which comes with its own lollipop, and the Tropical Flash Lemonade, which has its own glow cube. Also available, the Buzz Blaster, which of course has a Buzz Lightyear glow clip, and the Galactic Lemonade, which is a blueberry vodka, pomegranate juice, and Sprite mix. If none of that tickles your fancy, try the Dream Disco Float, which is a hard orange soda, vanilla ice cream, and whipped cream with glitter concoction. That's just a sampling of the drinks available, so check them all out at wdwnt.com. Also available at Glow Nights will be exclusive event merchandise, such as the Glow Nights tumbler, t-shirt, light-up souvenir cup, and popcorn bucket. A guest is suing Disney over injuries sustained due to an alleged bird attack at Disney's Polynesian Village. Lisa Dixon of nearby Celebration claims she has suffered brain and neck injuries following an attack from a bird at the Polynesian dock, where her lawyer says she was dive-bombed and hit by the bird with the force of a baseball. Those injuries called for surgery, and Dixon has said the damages have affected her ability to focus and has shifted her personality. She is seeking damages of excess to $15,000, and the suit claims that Disney didn't keep the dock safe or warn guests about the dangers of birds in the area. Disney commented to the Orlando Sentinel that they would respond to the allegations in court. This, of course, is not the first report of birds being a danger in the area, as just over a week ago we reported that a pathway at Magic Kingdom's Adventureland was temporarily closed due to aggressive bird activity. From what we can tell, though, Jose and the gang in the Tiki Room have remained well behaved. At Disneyland Paris, more changes are coming as part of their extensive renovations plan, including changes to the Disney Village. The entire shopping complex will undergo a full redesign, but one thing not continuing will be the legendary rodeo show, Buffalo Bill's Wild West Show with Mickey and Friends, which this will be taken over by another Disney franchise. What exactly that franchise is, we don't know at this time, but we'll keep you posted. Over on the West Coast, the construction of the Inside Out emotional whirlwind attraction at Pixar Pier at California Adventure has progressed rapidly. The family-friendly spinner has recently seen the installation of lighting, speakers, and other decor, and an interesting element is that the sunbursts found on the Incredicoaster in this area have also been painted purple to match the Inside Out aesthetic. The official word from Disney is that this will open this summer, so hopefully we'll be spinning soon. While the media embargo on Galaxy's Edge is almost up, we're still scouring social media for any tidbits of information we can find, and thanks to some people on Instagram, we're getting a closer look at what the custom astromech droid at the Droid Depot at Black Spire is all about. One thing we've learned is that the custom droids can be fitted with your choice of 3 different personality chip categories, including First Order, Resistance, and Smuggler. Also, while custom droids come with Bluetooth tech that should allow them to communicate with other droids in the area and objects in Batuu, it seems that connectivity within the land is still getting some bugs worked out and can be unreliable at times. Each droid stands roughly 18 inches and is battery powered. They are about $100 and can be fitted with a slew of extra accessories and attachments. And finally, just because Galaxy's Edge isn't open, that doesn't mean Disney doesn't think it a success. Due to its massive interest on both coasts, Disney has already scheduled land expansions for both Disneyland and Hollywood Studios. These are still far, far away, though, and won't happen until 2027. This will allow Disney plenty of time to work out any issues they have currently with Black Spire, as well as focus some attention on the Star Wars hotel that is to open at Disney World in 2021. There should be plenty of new material, though, for them to dig through by 2027, as Disney has 3 new films scheduled to be released between 2022 and 2026, and of course multiple Disney Plus shows upcoming. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to wdwnt.com. If you're looking for just everything Galaxy's Edge, though, we ask you to check us out at starwars.wdwnt.com. Here on YouTube, we're also releasing a video series entitled Black Spire 101, giving you insight on each shop, eatery, and attraction in the land. If you're enjoying this show, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and of course, click that little bell for notifications. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Nathan Hartman saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.